YouTube channel, D Nation. This is Mommy Drew. Today, guys, I'm going to be showing you the process that I'm going to be using to make my rice water. In my last hair video where I gave 5 tips about what I do to help with my hair growth, if you have not seen that video, go check it out. The little iCard will be up there, or you can see it in the pinned comments down below. I told you that I had not yet tried any of the growing formulas for natural hair, but I decided that I wanted to try the rice water. So I found a recipe for the rice water used by the Yao women, Chinese cultural group that use this rice water to keep their hair nice, dark, shiny, and growing long. And so I found, after all the research that I've done, the one formula that says that this is closest to what they use, and I'm gonna do that today. So if you guys wanna see the entire recipe that I'm about to use, just follow me on into the kitchen and watch this video until the end. Here we go. So guys, to make the recipe that the Yao women use, I've got me some organic white rice, spring water, a grapefruit. What they normally use, from what I saw in the research, is a pomelo fruit, which is like a big grapefruit. So that fruit is pretty hard to come by. So the closest thing would be a grapefruit. And I'm using the spring water because that's what they use. They use spring water. They also rinse their hair in spring water. So I'm using spring water as well. I'm trying to stay as close to this recipe as possible. And then you can add essential oils. Now, the purpose of the essential oils is to reduce any smells. Apparently, once this concoction ferments, it has a smell, but using the skin from the citrus and an essential oil of your choice, it helps with that. So I would have loved to have some lavender, but I don't have any lavender. What I do have on hand is cypress, wintergreen, lemongrass, and coconut oil. I would really want to use the coconut oil of the 4 that I have here, but it doesn't have a smell. So of these 3, the one that I like the smell of the best is the lemongrass. So I'm gonna put a few drops of the lemongrass essential oil in with my rice water. So the first thing that you have to do is to wash your rice. So I'm gonna get a cup of rice. So the first step is washing your rice. And so I'm gonna get the rice wet and you just rinse it off. The purpose of this is to just get off any dirt or anything that might be on the rice. Gently rinse it, okay? After rinsing the rice, you have to wash your rice. This is where the spring water comes in. So I have this mason jar. I'm gonna measure out 4 cups of water. Let's see if that fills up my mason jar. Then I'm gonna pour my water in here. Now what you do is wash your rice. And basically what you're doing now is trying to get all the minerals and protein, all the good stuff out of the rice. Get that out of the rice. So I'm gonna let my rice sit there for a little while I cut up my fruit. So you just want the skin of the fruit. So I'm gonna take the skin off. Once you're through cutting your fruit and you have your rice, you're gonna get it all into your pot, because the next step is you're gonna boil your rice water. But you're not gonna boil it with the rice in there. You're gonna boil it without the rice. I'm gonna strain this off. Okay, we're gonna drop this in. And I'm gonna put about 6 drops of my lemongrass essential oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we have to take this to the stove and bring it to a boil. All right, so I brought it to a boil and I'm gonna take it right off. I'm gonna remove it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my peels in the jar. Now I'm gonna use my funnel. I'm gonna pour the rice in my mason jar. Okay, now I'm gonna close it up. All right, guys, so you just saw me make my rice water. You guys saw the recipe that I followed. The recipe that I followed is what I found in my research to be the Yao women's recipe. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put my rice water in a nice dark spot. And so I think I'm gonna put it up into this shelf here. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna do it now. Where no one will mess with it, I'm gonna let my rice water ferment for a full week. Well, 5 days. I'm gonna let it ferment for 5 days before I take it out and use it. Now, I hope you guys realize that I did not let the rice sit in the water. The recipe that I followed, the Yao Women's recipe, says you don't leave the rice in the jar. You rinse, wash, put your rice water on the stove to come to a boil with the citrus, and then you put that to ferment. If you have made rice water before and you've made it a little bit different than mine, go ahead and try it out, or you might want to wait. Let me try this out first, see how it works, and then you can try it as well. So come back, guys, in 5 days to check out when I actually use the rice water in my hair. Thank you guys for stopping in and watching how I have put together my rice water. I hope you were able to learn something. Give this video a big thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. Yes, my hair is crazy today. I haven't done anything with it other than to push this band over it because I'm getting ready to do this whole rice water thing. If you've tried it and it's worked for you, leave your comments and suggestions down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. This is Mommy Drew saying D to the D to the D.